müsstest, warte mal.
It's my first day. Well, not like real classes, but like the German intensive course. So that should be fun. And then after class, I'm going to this international literature festival. So that should be even more amazeballs. But yeah, I'm alive, I'm awake, I feel great. And your girl's leaving on time. So it's gonna be a great day. So today was the first day. Day eins, Tag eins. That means day one in German of my German intensive course. And that was quite interesting. Honestly, like I understood most of like what my teacher was saying, but I'm trying to complain less because it causes for a better life. But I was just like tired, and it was like from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we got a 30-minute break. So me and this girl like rushed to go get some food because I didn't get to make food this morning. But yeah, it was just like a lot. Like literally 4 hours straight of like just learning German. And honestly, like the stuff was mad easy. Like it was literally stuff from high school and college or whatever that like I just need to, like everybody was just saying like I've learned all this stuff, like we just gotta brush up on it or whatever. And I'm pretty sure like that's the point of like the class, is to make sure that we brush up on stuff. So yeah, day uno was fine. I liked it. The teacher was cool. I forgot her name. I think it starts with a R. It's like Renata. She put it on the board, but she never like said her name. And she introduced herself as like that she was from West Berlin, which was very interesting to me. Is like how they identify themselves. But if you're born in Berlin or if you grew up in Berlin, like they'll say like East or West. I think that's pretty interesting. But yeah, so it was cool. I was supposed to go to the literature festival today after class, but I forgot that we had a meeting. I'm thinking the meeting's gonna be like 10 minutes. It was a 2-hour meeting. It was an orientation, like another orientation. We had like orientation all last week, and so like I guess this was the last bit of orientation. And they split up like all 40 of the students into 2 different groups. So half of us today and then the other half tomorrow. So at least I got it over with today so I can go to the literature festival tomorrow. So that should be interesting. I just wanted to go today because there was a lecture on like the politics of drugs, which I think is cool. And a man from Mexico was gonna speak today. But regardless of the fact, it'll be fun tomorrow. And yeah, so like during the orientation, like basically it was like we had to tell the class like what we're anxious about, like what we're looking forward to, places we want to go visit while we're in Germany, places you want to visit in Europe while you're here. And I said I want to go to the Northern Lights, either in Sweden or what was that? Sweden or Iceland has the Northern Lights. So I'm gonna try to plan that. But like every time I look up like when the Northern Lights is, it's like a guess. Like it's like a guessing game. So like it's not definite or definitive. It's not definite of what date it's gonna be on. I feel like I used that word wrong. It's either definitive or definite. Definite. Yes, definitely. Possibly. Um, and then so yeah, so that was cool. Like everybody like expressed a lot of the same like type of feelings of like being anxious, getting acclimated to like a new culture and being culture shocked and stuff like that. I don't really think I'm like culture shocked that much because I feel like when I went to India, I was more culture shocked than any other place that I've ever been to. So yeah. um so yeah, like this culture shock doesn't really shock me per se. A lot of people like are shocked about like the showers not having shower curtains and like the showers not being enclosed and you having to like shower in a bathtub, which I don't think is pretty weird, but you know, that's me. um, or like the fact that we don't have microwaves. My aunt doesn't have a microwave in her house, so that's not really that weird to me. And my grandmother doesn't have a microwave. Both of my grandmothers, I don't think, have a microwave in the house, so I can do without a microwave. And we used to not have a microwave at my dad's house, so yeah. And then what else? So yeah, that's like most of the culture shock thing. And yeah, I went grocery shopping. Yo, I feel like this is like so cheap, but I went to like this bio company store. Well, the store is called Bio Company, but it's like healthy stuff. And literally, this is the packaging of what I put my fruit in. But I got a bunch of bananas. I'm about to go put this up. I literally just got in the house, so don't. I got a bagel and 2 rolls. They're like sunflower seed rolls. This girl I went to the store with was like, oh yeah, my host family like eats this because they're really healthy and it's good. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Just put some butter on that. And I got, their onions are mad tiny. I love it. It's tiny red onions that I'm gonna make with this pasta. I got 3 apples and then some grapes. All of that was like €6. Like, oh, and a can of chickpeas. That was like 99 euros. That was like €6, which is probably like around $9 for fruit and stuff. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced such cheap fruit. Weird, crazy. So yeah. But yeah, after this video, your girl is gonna go cook some pasta with chickpeas, red onion, pesto, and that's it. I'm trying to be healthy. So yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna combine yesterday's vlog because I didn't really do much yesterday. I went to a flea market. That was cool. I have like video footage from that. That was cool. It was like all these different like vendors basically. It was just like regular people. And they were selling, it was basically like a large thrift store. Like it was just people reselling items or whatever. And I had bought a necklace from this man who was like the only black vendor that I saw, and so I bought from him. He was from Cameroon. He spoke English, and so yeah, that was cool. And then I had mad food there. Honestly, actually, I didn't have mad food. I just bought mad stuff to ingest. I had brought vegan currywurst with fries. I was about to say pommes frites. I bought a juice that was like carrot, ginger, and apples, I think, possibly. And then I bought a smoothie. And then I bought the necklace. I just spent mad money on the food. The food part was more like the flea market of the food. The food part of the flea market was more like a smorgasbord, like in New York and LA, where it's just like vendors set up, but it was really tiny. And then they had beer. The beer was pretty pricey though, even though like beer here be like cheaper than water, like for real. So yeah, I didn't buy the beer because it was too hot yesterday, so I was like, I gotta stay hydrated. and I didn't want to buy like €2.50 possible of a bottle of water, because what's the point in that? So I was just drinking, you know, natural stuff. And so after that, I had left and came back home and was like getting prepared for tomorrow. I cleaned my room, I washed my clothes. My clothes are hanging up on that rack right there. It's like, a lot of German homes don't have dryers, so you just like hang it on the rack. Yeah. Which is not that difficult to do because I've done that before. And at my aunt's house. So yeah, it takes like 2 hours for them to wash though. So like, but they dry pretty fast, which I was extremely perplexed by, because my jeans were like not that wet though. I guess like the washing machine doesn't like make your clothes extremely dense, which is cool. And so yeah, that was my day yesterday and today. So yesterday was mad chill, and then I went to sleep early. So I'm gonna go to sleep early today so I can wake up. I woke up in time today, 7:30 or 7 o'clock, something like that. And I left the house on time and I got to class on time. Okay. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go cook. May wash my hair. And then I have to open the door for one of my host mother's friends that she asked me to at 8 o'clock. And it is now 5 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna be hungry in like 30 minutes. So yeah, it's lit.